So I'm just doing a live market analysis because most mentors, they don't do this, like go into a live market and show what is it that is happening at the moment. So they always back testing and showing you previous charts. So what is it that we're currently looking at here right now? This is pound. Okay, this is pound, and based on NFP, pound was very, 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 very weak. Okay, pound was very, very weak, and we had experienced that seeing it continuing to go lower. According to the weekly time frame, we still bearish, 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 bearish. So, but now let's focus. Let's come back here. Okay. So, as a trader, as a person who's trading every day, I want you to focus on M15. Every day, I want you to focus on M15. That's the time frame that you're going to use. That's the time frame I'm always looking at. Why? Because keeping constant on the same time frame makes you focused. Number one, it's easier to see if the market is changing. Number two, it's easier for you to be able to keep track of price. You're able to see a few things that are happening there. Okay. So before I proceed, I'm going to show you something that the trend line traders are doing. How do I know this? I've been that dummy trader. Okay, I've been there. I know how they look at price action. Okay. So right now, pound is ranging. Okay, pound is ranging. Suppose the pound is weak. It's kind of stable at the moment because it was weak when I looked at the week, like the overall trend. But yesterday it didn't go lower all that much. Okay, so it's just been in a consolidation. As you can see, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today. So it's still doing the same thing. So according to trend line traders, they have their supports around here. Okay, and then resistance around here. So the seeing it's going up and down, up and down. So yesterday I hosted a session on the mentorship group. I was teaching them how to create pairs, how to create pairs from scratch, how to see which ones will move, how to see which ones won't move. Okay, most of you I know, maybe you like, it's just a pair, it's GBPUSD. What is it made of? How does that come about? Okay, so that is what you're seeing right now. You support your resistance, blah blah blah. So technically, this is what for a trend line there. Okay, market is doing what? This was our primary what? Resistance. Resistance being broken, retest. So now what is it you want to see? Okay. It's just that I'm not in this group, but if I was in these groups, I would show you. Okay, I was gonna do a comparison of a live chart. Like, okay, now this is what is happening. Okay. So this is what we're looking at. This is what they're looking at right now. Fuck, I'm not really interested. Okay, so this is what they want to see. They see that it's a broken trend line here. It wants to go up. Okay, or another one that say he's doing advanced trend line. He's going to say no, no, no. I'm looking at this here. This is a shoulder over there. Okay, so shoulder has been touched, or whatever they call it, touched. So you have a shoulder here, you have a shoulder here, and this is the head. So it's what? It's a head and shoulder. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay. So it's the head and shoulder. They want to see. They're seeing that right now. Okay, so that's what we see: shoulder, head, shoulder. Those who are trading patterns, they call them advanced. So when they teach you these things on those sessions, they call them advanced price action. And then you're like, okay, now you're doing head and shoulders, and you're saying that you're making a move forward. So that's what happens. Okay. So now those are the two reasons they have. Those are the two reasons they have. Okay, that's what they're looking at right now. And what is it that Masha is looking at right now in terms of this? I'm not looking at that. I'm not looking at the supports and resistance. I'm deleting those things. So what I'm waiting for at the moment, first thing I wanted the market to go above yesterday's high, which it had already done. I wanted to see the market going higher than yesterday's price here, which is already done. So next thing I'm waiting for is the market to go higher than this price. Okay, it might, it could not, but I'm waiting for a confirmation. There's a possibility that it could go higher than this price. Why am I expecting the market to go higher than this price? Because the people who were aware that the market is bearish in terms of pound, they were aware that it is bearish, they went short. Okay, so when they went short here, they had their stops above here, and when they went short here, they had their stops above here and the previous highs. Why? Yesterday, the session that I held in the evening, it got cut off. I was talking that why most of your stop loss get hit. It is not that you are wrong on your stop loss. It is because you were taught to put your stop losses in the wrong places. So that's why each and every time the market's gonna go there, hit them, and then go back. Okay, why? Because you were taught to put your stops in the wrong places. That's the reason why your stops will always get taken out. So now market goes down. This is the high here. Stop losses above here. Same thing above here. So all the equal highs or the previous highs, they have what? Stop losses. What? Because that's how you were taught to put stop losses there. But what am I teaching you today? I'm teaching you that when do you execute, when do you jump into the trade? You jump into the trade above the previous high. See, this market is bearish, okay? And that's where you take a trade. You jump, you execute, you sell above the previous high, maybe around here, okay? If you're early, it could be around here. If you're late, it could be around here, right there. So those are the two times that you're going to use, that you're going to enter the market into, here and there. So those are the times that you can use. So around here, this is where you're supposed to be entering the market. So this is where you're supposed to be taking your trade, going lower. Okay. So that's where you're supposed to be taking your trade. Right now, you hold that. Okay. So since it's here, you're supposed to be taking, like, supposed to be executed. But wait, do not leave this session and go like, oh, he said it's dropping. Do not. Because why? With Marshall, we don't chase price. We own price. So how do we own price? You wait for the market to be in the right place that you want to see. Okay. Everything that I'm teaching you specific things. It's not random things. So what's the one thing that you're waiting for right now? It's price. That's the one thing you're waiting for right now. What time? 1 o'clock. Okay, it's around 12 now. So you're waiting for 1 o'clock. So what is it that I want to see? Right now, I want to see the market before 1. So the price of this market should go lower than this candlestick. I want to see it go lower, up to here. Okay, so that is what I'm waiting for. That is what I want to see today. So it's just a matter of time that I'm still patient. So once the market from here creates the low end or goes lower than this price before this time of the day, before what? Before 1 o'clock. That's what I want to see. So that's where I know from here the market is going to go back up and then it's going to short. So that is a trade that I'm going to take. That is a trade that I'm willing to take. That is what I want to see. But first, in order for me to know that I'm going short, I need the market to come to A first before going up. Let me show the idea. So by the time the market is going down like this, okay? So that's what is happening. Looking there. So what is it that the ordinary trader thinks? The trend line trader is seeing this as a breakout, okay? Focus. So this is a resistance, broken here, okay? So now this is a break. So they thinking it's what? They think that it's coming back to retest. Since it's broke here, it has to do what? Come back, retest, and then buy. You see the point? So when they buying, we are selling. Okay? You see the idea? So they think it's coming here to what? To retest and then buy. But while it's coming to retest, what is it doing? it is going to create the break that I want to see here. And then by the time it's going up, they're on their minds, they're thinking, oh yeah, that's the trend. It's flying now, going forever. Whereas the market is going to do what? Break below, go back up somewhere here, and then come down. Okay? So they're going to be what? In a little profit, entering from around here, for example, maybe let's say on the trend from around there and then going up. And then the market crashes. Okay, so if you're still holding because you want the setup to complete, then the later on you wake up, you're in a huge loss. So that's how people keep on losing. That's how people keep on losing. Or another scenario, because this high here, their stop loss is above there, that the market has not gone there. That's why I'm worried right now. The market could go also here. So your B can be higher than this price here as well. So this high can also be going up because the people who are selling here, psychologically, they train to put their stops above the previous high. But I'm teaching you what? Put, enter. Okay. I'm trying to help you relearn what you learn. Okay. Earlier, you were taught that you put your stop losses above the previous highs or below the equal highs. But I'm teaching you what? Enter at the previous highs or enter at the previous lows. Okay. Reverse. That is reverse education. Do that and you will see the result. So now the trend line traders, that is what they want to see. But you are waiting for the right time, which is 1 o'clock South African time. Market is going to go up. So now let's say the market comes back to somewhere maybe here, okay, to the exact price where it is. So entering there and taking the market higher, that is what? That is 40 pips. So if it goes here, that is 50 pips. Where B is right now, that is 50 pips. If you jump in early around here, which means what? You might have to be patient for that short throwdown, but there is more to win. Okay, so there is more on the downside that is coming. You just have to be patient on that trade if you jump in a little bit early. Okay, so you can jump in and be patient. You just have to respect your account. Don't be greedy. That's the only thing that's going to take you out. Don't be greedy. Okay, that's the only negative thing. That's the only disadvantage about this trading method or strategy, if you want to call it a strategy. That's the only bad thing. If you're greedy, you're always going to be knocked off earlier than you should be. So A should be below this price here, B around here, C down there on yesterday's low. I'll show you just now. Price. Okay, just want to put the price here on pound. This is a live market. I'm not doing something that does not. I'm doing the same thing I was doing with NFP. So we want to see price go lower than 1.23400. So it can go to 12.3, maybe 339, something like that, but lower than this price. That's what you want to see. Even if it's by a tail, a small tail, a pipette, one pipette that does it. Okay, so that is the idea that you want to see. Okay, so from around 3 to 2, 2 to 3, that's where we're going to take our trade. Right now, we're just waiting for price. We're not going to chase price. So we're just patiently waiting for it. And then that's where we're going to take our signal going short. Okay, that is GBP/USD. So what is our target? Since the market yesterday did not go lower than this price, okay, this is yesterday's low. Okay, this is yesterday's low. So the people who took this buy here in the morning, psychologically trained, they had their stop loss around here, below these equal highs. Why? Because they've been cautious. That's why they call themselves good traders. And others, they have their stops below here. So what is the market going to do now? It's going to go back to the very same levels. So what is it that you're going to do? After you're selling here, you take your first profit on this low. You take your second profit. You close all trades once the market breaks here. Once the market reaches here, you protect your stop. You move your stop loss to the entry price. And then you watch everything. Once markets get here, you take partial profits and then you let the market run going lower. Get the idea? So I'm teaching you this because I've brought it to your attention. Now let's look at gold also. What is it you want to say on gold? So on gold, this is the analysis for yesterday as I've given to you. You remember? AP. Now look, it's looked like it's small, now it's shrink. Okay, because the market is coming back up. But in the evening, it was way long since it was this drop. But the market, when it was here at the moment. So when you're doing this, I know it's going to tempt your fail. Because sometimes when you're looking at it, there will be no sign that it's going to do what I'm showing you that it's going to do. There won't be any sign that this is realistic, but you need to trust it. There's nothing about it. So you need to trust it. Okay. So you work in terms of what? Time. So this is the time you wait in for. Okay. This is 2 o'clock right there. So I don't know if there's a potential. I just said I don't know. Like, yeah, he doesn't know something. At least there is something he doesn't know. Okay, it's not that really I don't know, but they're just things I cannot pronounce. There are things I'm not going to say in this session. Okay, so specific things, and I had to delete a lot of things when in this session. I had to take out a lot of things because once I put something that is odd to people, they're like, "No, what's that? Explain it to me." Like, and that floods my WhatsApp message, my WhatsApp, and I really cannot explain. Okay, I really cannot explain. I've done more than 100 videos on my mentorship group. I think it's 200 now. There's more. So everything it's been recorded. My own experience. It's this ugly voice. So if you hate deep voice, you are still gonna hear it for the next couple of years because these videos are gonna live forever. Okay, I'm not gonna ever do them again. So if you want mentorship, I'm just gonna send you the videos, forward you the videos. But the content is still gonna be relevant. I'm teaching specific things, not things that are based in the market. And mind you, there are people who say that the market is bad, the market is this, the market doesn't work, it's not moving, it's not. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. There's always a bullish market. There's always a bearish market. Always. Why? Why do I get that? Because everything always moves opposite to the dollar index. If the dollar index is bullish, all foreign are bearish. If the dollar is bearish, all foreign are bullish. So there's never a bad market. It's you who's looking at the wrong ones. Okay? Just like I said on one of the sessions, when when two currencies are ranging, that means both of them are either weak or strong. So if the dollar is strong and pound is strong, both of those pairs are gonna range. If euro is weak and the dollar is weak, both that pair is going to do what? That pair is going to range. If you did not list get that right, I don't care. I don't know. So that is what we're waiting for over here. So these are the highs that we're currently looking at, and they were not taken out yet. So we don't know. So since this high from the market point right now, it's too high or unrealistic. What I want to see happen right now is the market going higher than this current high that it has created before, okay, before 1 o'clock. So the high there is going to be created from 12 to 1. That is the one that I want to see the market take out over here. So focus, okay, focus on the current thing, the hot seat. So from here, I want to see the market come back there and then drop down. So I might allow it to play around or above that for 50 pips. So that's a 50 pips range above where the previous high. So that is what I want to allow. And then when I go down, I'm taking out what? Today's low, today's lowest price. Okay, so that is what I want to see. That is what I want to see. So that is realistic. That's what I want to see today. That's what I'm waiting for. Okay, so now over here looking at gold, based on the supports and resistance theory, we had what here? We had our support here, as you can see, supported, broken, back to what? To retest, and then it could go low. Okay, it could go low. Like, yeah, it's working. So that's what they do. Like, Masha, it works. Yes, sometimes it works. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it works. And it's going to resonate with the things that I'm saying. That's where they say it doesn't matter what you're using as long as you're making profits. It doesn't matter what you're using as long as we are making profits. What do you care? I It's working sometimes. So you do not know when it won't work. I know when it won't work, which is what? 9 out of 10 times it won't work. Only one time it will work. And this is it. And even if this trade is going to deliver, but it will do what? You will sell here according to the strategy. You're supposed to sell around here, okay? Around here. You're selling on what? On resistance. There's something I posted on Facebook which sounds stupid. I said sell above resistance and buy below support, which is what the same thing I'm explaining here. So when I post something that is odd, do not just attempt and say, they're like, nah, that is stupid. People are so gonna upload. No, ask me like, what do you mean? Most of the time, I post the things I post because I want the person to ask me like, what do you mean? And most people, they don't actually ask what is it that I meant, but they judge instead of asking what do you mean, like what's your point exactly. So those are the questions which they should be showing me. And then they come with me with attitude, and then I show them my devilish side also because I have it. Like, I have that side too. So now, what am I saying? According to that strategy, you're supposed to sell here. Okay, from A, that's where you take a sell going down. But from A, I'm saying what? The market is going to go up to B. From B, that's where you take your trade. Okay? Which means your stop should be above this box, above it. Outside of it, that's where your stop should be. Okay, let me do it like this. Maybe let's say you're going to use 50 pip stop. Going to use 50 pip stop. Okay. So now your trade, you're going to execute it to B. According to trend line on this supports and resistance theory, you're supposed to enter here. So what's the difference? The difference is the drawdown. You're gonna enter here and then gold comes back here, which is already what? 30 pips drawdown, 50 pips, 60, 70, 80, 90. 90 pips drawdown. And there is no way you can be patient with that. Okay? But from the price that I put to your attention, by the time you enter there, at least the loss is maximized. Okay, so by the time you jump in from here to there, you can see it's 80 pips. So if the market continues to go up, what do? You're gonna say, oh, this thing is going up, I'm closing all the trades. Okay, so what's the other idea that is remaining here? Look, I'm showing you, I'm teaching you how to trade against your own thoughts as well. Okay, look here. We have a trend line that is coming here from to there. Okay, here touch, giving the sell, giving the sell. So over here, it's done what? It's retested. It's broken up, so it's with sell. Okay, so there's two ways of it. You can sell, but if it goes up where it's coming to B, that's gonna look like a break and retest. Okay, it's gonna look like a break and retest. So when it gets to B, they're thinking, it's leaving me, it's going higher, and then they chase it. They chase it going up, and then eventually, instantly reverse. You get the idea? So that's what is gonna happen here. Okay. And then later when it goes down, like, wow, it's just actually going down. It's just actually going down. So I've shown you the support thing, resistance thing, and I've shown you the trend line thing. What am I proving here? I know these things. I know when they're gonna work. I know when they won't work. So some of you may be like, then why don't you use it to show when it works? That's because most of the time I'm gonna lose. And then most of the time I'm gonna think, okay, this guy is just guessing. This thing doesn't work. I've been using this, I think, for the first 1 to the second year, 1.5 year. I was like, no, this thing is not working. I need something else. Then that's where I started focusing more on price action, doing studies, and then I tremble onto this, we stumble onto this, then shutting up well. So that is what I see. Looking at the um this is where I was yesterday when I was teaching. This is where I was yesterday on your AUT. And look, the market is doing exactly the thing I was marking yesterday. So it came down, dropped exactly to the bottom of that box right there. So this was the drop. So right now, just waiting for the right time. So I believe it's gonna do the exact thing that I was doing on the lesson. Watch the video. Watch the video. I got disturbed by the network. Okay, so we had load shedding, then the power gave up. So when power came back on, I could not go live. It was just demotivated. So now this is what you do. See, going lower there, going lower. That's where you are putting attention to. So it's delivered itself. Okay, it delivered itself. Where is I wanted something with the dollar base. Oh yes. And over here we have what? Where is USD? We have USD over here. So with USD, that is what I'm waiting for. Already, this is 1400. So if it drops at this time, then I'm ready. So what is it that I wanted to see here? Let me show something specific. I wanted to see the market go above this price, and it already did. So I wanted to see the market go above this price here, which is 29660. Even if it went to 29661, that would have done the idea, and it's already done it. So right now I'm happy and confident that I've gotten what I wanted. So this is what I'm waiting for right now. Okay, this one, my A is pretty much unrealistic, okay? Because I told this earlier, a bit earlier. So my A should be where it broke off. Okay, so since it's created this, so my A is around here. So when I see the market coming back down, it can either go below here. What am I saying? You don't put your stops below the low. That's where you buy below the low. Okay, you buy below the low. You don't put your stops below the low. I'm reteaching you what you've been taught. You've been taught to put your stop losses in the wrong places. That's why your stops have been hit for most of the time, because you've been putting your stop loss below the lows. And that's why before the market goes into the right direction, it's always hit your stop loss and then corrects, or it blow you either way if it's a blind spot. Okay. So looking at this is what you want to see. You want to see this correction move. You want to see this correction move on the dollar-based currency, because the dollar is still strong. So even if the dollar is still strong, it does not mean that it will not come down. I know you call this a retracement, but this is actually a discount. Let's think of a dollar. Let's say the dollar here was 100 rands, 100 rands here, and it's 50 rands here. So from here to down there, which is the difference between 50 and 100. So same, so let's say around here, it's crashed into maybe say 80% discount over here, 80% or down to the very same price. Okay, down to the very same price. So what is it doing? Allowing the second opportunity for you to buy. And what is the market going to do right now between 12 and 1? There's going to be a slowdown in price. There won't be any major movements. I challenge you to look for the entire chart pattern. There will never be any volatility in the market in 12 to 1. Never. Never. There's always a consolidation like this. Small ranges leading to the time. See, yesterday, small ranges. See, the other day, small ranges. Always small ranges. Small ranges. See, small ranges. Go to the charts, prove Mashar wrong. This guy is stupid. I want to prove him wrong. Yes, go to the charts. Do it. Do it and show me when you find it. Do it. Okay, why? Because that's how the market works. How the market works. Here, small range, small expansion, which is, you call that manipulation. And mind you, pay attention to the word I'm using. Everything as I'm saying it counts. Everything as I'm saying it counts. I'm not using the manipulation word because you always require things as manipulation. And to prove to you that there is no manipulation in the market, if right now you know the exact thing that A, B, C is going to happen in terms of the candlesticks painting exactly as I'm showing here, is that manipulation? Is that manipulation? Since you know the exact move that is going to deliver or happen, is that manipulation? No. Why? Why is not manipulation? Because it's working in favor for you. So you don't regard that as a manipulation, isn't it? But if it works against you, you say, it's manipulation. This thing doesn't work because it didn't work for you. But if you understand, you like, this is how it's done. Get the point? This is how it's done. Why? Because it's working in favor of what you're doing. Okay, so change the mentality of looking at the market. Change the mentality. Stop listening to all those people out there fly, those 13-year-old kids feel on Facebook, they think they know the market because they can draw trend lines. This is not EGT. Okay, this is not EGT that you learn from school. This is not Euclidean geometry from mathematics. Okay, I went to school. I was the smartest in this class. Unlike most people, I know most people they think if you go to school, then school is for the dummies. But school is good. Education is very, very important because there are people who can't read. If everything that I'm showing you here, I did it in a point of a written format, some of you would have never read it, and some of you would have never understood it. Okay, 50% of you would have never read it. 30% will read but not understand. 10% will watch, follow it a bit, lose consistency. Maybe only 10% of the people can be able to fully understand everything that I'm saying because they'll be putting the work. Okay, so love reading, get used to reading, because one day in the near future you will teach somebody else the exact thing that I'm teaching you right now. Okay, you will teach somebody else the exact thing that I'm teaching you right now. It's maybe your kid, your sister, your brother, your friend, whoever you meet. Maybe you decide to start your own mentorship group. Okay, maybe you decide to start your own mentorship group, teaching the right concepts of the market. Not that you'll be teaching to make money, but you'll be teaching because it works right. You'll be teaching because of the pain that you're going to be seeing in other people. You'll be teaching because you want to help the next person get this information. It's true, I cannot reach out to everyone in the world with this, but you have people that you know that you can help too. That's why you are here, to get this information, take it, apply it in your life, improve your life, move to the next level, pull the next person, teach them, let them teach somebody else, and let them teach somebody else. So that's how this thing goes. Okay? This is how it goes. This is how it goes. So those are the things that you are waiting for right now. See? Perfectly balanced on yesterday's highest price. Yesterday's highest, which was, this was the morning session here. I was looking at the APC. Okay, and then we closed off early. But look, perfectly balanced. Why, if I asked the question yesterday, if the market is random, why is this happening here? Exactly where I marked. Exactly where I marked. Look, exactly the high. The candlesticks are respecting exactly that high. If the market is random, it's just moving unmeasurably. It's moving with beyond time. It's just moving, doing whatever it has to do. Go for your stores, go for whatever. Why did it balance here exactly on this high? Exactly. The candlestick, two of them, they opening on the very same price. Why did it do that? After the first candlestick went higher, the second ones they failing to go higher, and perfectly balanced. Why is it doing that? If the market is just random price action, it is not specific. Why did it do this here? And this is not the only thing. I can show you multiple other things. Multiple other things. Okay? Multiple other things. Every day. So now this is what's gonna happen. We have the experience of an M formation. Okay, so you're just trading one move. You watch the markets go the other way, and then you take one direction, you take the right direction. Maybe if I say A to B, it's manipulation. That's the language you people understand. Like, oh, so the first, I know already there are people who are taking the things that I'm teaching them, and they make themselves try to understand instead of taking the exact thing that I'm telling you and apply it as it is. You take what I'm saying, you try to dilute it, you try to make yourself understand, you're trying to twist it, you're comparing it to other something else that you're already using. That's why you keep losing. That's why you keep losing. Because you are failing to take things as they are. You are failing to take things unconditional. Okay? Just like you meet someone in town, they have their habits, everything that they do in their life, all the imperfections. When they perfectly balanced, they created a sparkle in you and you were attracted to somebody else. And once you get to know the person better, you're like, no, you need to change this, you need to stop doing this, you need to stop doing that. But it is the actual bad thing that they've been doing, which were perfectly balanced in order to create the affection sparkle, which caused you to find attraction in the person and to find love mentally in them. It's those imperfections, when perfectly balanced, they create love in you. But now you want the person to change because now you have them in your position, and then you lose the love, and then you call them that they've changed. You get the point? So that's the same thing people are doing with the market. I'm teaching you something that is specific. Delete everything that you think you know. Everything that you think you know, forget about it. Because up to this point, it's never helped you. It's never helped you. And there is no other way that you can twist it, shape it, polish it, and then it fits. Delete everything that you think you know. You will learn what you know, what I'm teaching you, and it's going to help you move forward. Okay? Just like Jesus said to the people who wanted to follow him. He said, throw all your baggage and follow me. Okay? From here onward, you're looking forward. You're no longer looking backward. That's how life is. But the problem is, each and every time a person makes a decision to move forward, they always have something that they think it's going to work for them, that they think it's working for them, they want to bring along. Every time. Every time. So you're trying to uplift somebody up and they feel lifted. And when they look down, they're like, ah, this once worked for me. And then they carry on pulling other trash with you. So who takes the burden? It's me. So now I'm pulling you up, and I also have to bring your trash up as well. Leave the trash. Move at me. Let me help you. Take the things I'm saying, apply them as they are, and you're going to see the results. It's the method. Okay? You need to be in the right alignment mentally. You need to be in preparation. I'm teaching you specific market things. There's no book where you can find this. I'm the only source of these things. How did it come to me? I don't know. But from the day I started realizing it, I was more focused and attentive on it. And it's actually delivering. You can take the information that I'm giving you right now, Google it, go to YouTube, search all your best mentors. You won't find it. I'm the only source. I'm honest. I'm serious about this. I'm the only source. Okay? Test me, do whatever you want, you will see. So these are the things that I'm teaching you right now, that I'm showing you that you have to expect in the market today. Okay? So many things I'm holding back. So many things I'm holding back. Oh, look at Nasdaq. Now I did this yesterday, but looking at the right time. So your Nasdaq is already went. Oh, it has not. This is yesterday's high, so it has not gone there yet. So at B, but that's where I'm gonna take my trade, or above B. So at B or above it, that's where I'm gonna execute. Okay. So that's where I'm going to execute right there. So that's where I'm gonna take my trade. As you can see, yesterday took this cell here and then it's delivered. See, it delivered. I didn't have to hold all the way down to here, but from here to there, that was enough for me. That was enough. I shown you the screenshots. If you did not see them, just look at the messages above. Okay, I'm saying above because if you happen to watch this session, it's a later stage whereby I get cut off or when I'm done. So just browse up and then you're gonna see it. So that's what I want to see right now. The Nasdaq is slowly showing people that it's going to go up, so they think that it's gonna reverse now and go up, whereas it's just inducing to go down. Okay, so it's not manipulation because you understand. So that's another benefit of this. I think that I have to cut the session now. I've spoken enough, and I hope that you learned something. I don't want to overspeak because people, they end up losing focus. That's the problem about this business. You can get the right thing, but if you don't know what you're looking for, eventually you lose. That's the problem. If you don't know what it is that you're looking for, you won't know it. Okay, you won't know it. How do I know that's true? Let's say we set up a meeting. Some of you have never seen me. I've never posted some of my images on Facebook or even on WhatsApp. I rarely do that. Not because I'm hiding myself, because I'm scamming people. No, I've never scammed anyone. If I've scammed you, you can go to my socials, post there, then I'm going to request proof, I'm going to request everything. Okay. As a lawyer, we can take it to court, prove that I've scammed you and all that. Okay. It can get worse. So I want to go there. So now you need to test everything that I'm telling you. Okay? I lost the thought I wanted to complete. So you need to complete everything that I've taught you. Okay. So in closure, what is the one thing that I want you to learn from this? I'm teaching you that learn to put your entries where previously you put your stop losses. You were taught to put your stop loss above previous highs or previous lows because you think the market is no longer going to go there. But now I'm teaching you what? Put your entries on previous highs or previous low. That's where you actually press the execution button. Okay, that's where you press the execution button. And the second thing is forget about what you thought you knew. The strategy that you were focusing on, forget about it. Focus on this specific thing that I'm teaching you. Okay, so that the more things that I'm going to be freely giving or teaching from this point going forward, it's going to be applicable. This is just a piece of the things that I'm teaching on the others. Okay, I'm not going to disclose everything because I'd be unfair to them. Okay, they paid for mentorship. Then if I teach everything that I'm teaching on mentorship here, it's going to be unfair. Even if you pay, and then I'm speaking everything here like that. But he made me pay for the same thing. Why is he giving it for free? You get the point. So I need to be fair to the people. So it's not everything that I'm disclosing here. It's not everything that I'm disclosing here. Some of the things are hidden. Some of the things are hidden. So that is the end of the session. I will send a record when it's done. So if you watch it, then you practice. Watch it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. Because the lessons are for